What's happening, everybody? Well, I got monetized again. Yes, thank you. I know you may have seen my last video and how I lost my monetization. So I'm monetized again. It didn't take too terribly long. I think I lost it for about 1 month and 1 week. So that's not too bad. And now if you haven't seen my last video, I'll just give you a brief rundown. I lost my monetization on another YouTube channel because I was inactive. Officially, I think I was inactive for 5 months. 5 months to the day. Boom, monetization got turned off. So what I really had to do was figure out how to turn it back on. And it was as simple as that I hadn't posted anything in, 5 months. And it was that I had less than 4,000 watched hours. Now, luckily I was only, I think 3,700, something like that. I think I needed 250 or somewhere around that amount of hours. So that's essentially how I lost the monetization. Now, how I gained it back, I just had to get over the 4,000. Now, a couple things. There's actually 2 stages of monetization. The first stage gives you access to super chats, all the different supers that you can do. It gives you access to shopping, and it gives access to membership. So I don't really take advantage of a lot of that. I mean, I do a little bit of it, but that was never really where a majority of my revenue came from. Most of my YouTube revenue specifically came from ad revenue. So that's really what I wanted. I have about 500 videos on that particular channel. And if you're interested, I will leave it in the description below if you are interested to check out that channel. I have a lot of content on there that I would like to still continue to make money on. I will say through this process, what is really interesting is that I'll say I kind of feel a little bit reinvigorated, where I feel like I want to create content again, which is kind of interesting. I didn't expect that, but it was that moment of YouTube taking my monetization away and me going, hey, I worked hard to get that, and I truly did. Again, 500 videos is a lot of videos. How I got it back? I got it back by getting those 250 hours, and that was pretty easy. Now, I shouldn't say pretty easy, but it was because I had existing content. I had to make a few new videos, recapture some new watch time, and then I'm able to get over the 4,000. Now, what I didn't expect is that because it is a rolling 365 days for those 4,000 watched hours, I'm fighting against myself from 1 year ago that day. So I need 250 or whatever the number was incremental over what I did on that day last year. So I may be gaining 20 in this day, but I did 10, so I'm actually only net gaining 10 hours. So that's what was really interesting. I was able to look back and see what I did on that given day in my analytics, and I could see, okay, I did only 7 hours last year. So, okay, this is a day where I might actually gain a little bit more. So in total, I posted 9 videos up until a point where I got monetized. Now, I posted a few videos since, but that's what it took. And some did really well, some did okay. Now, what was also interesting is because I hadn't posted in 5 months, a lot of my audience is gone. Not necessarily gone as they've unsubscribed, but they are not actively following me as a content creator at that time. So I don't get, the moment I post a video, where you would normally post a video, you get huge spikes from all your subscribers getting notified and going, oh, I need to watch this video. And that was great. But because I haven't posted in so long, I didn't get very much. And it was actually, I had to create organic growth. And that was what I had to do back in the day, was create organic growth, finding new people to watch my content. And that was what was kind of interesting, is that I'm actually gaining subscribers again. And I have a new crop of people watching my content, which is interesting. And then again, for those people that are subscribing, YouTube is probably going to eventually start pushing them some of my older videos. So there's a bit of a snowball effect that could happen as long as I continue to kind of work at it. So the one thing that I found really interesting that I was kind of alluding to earlier is that in that first stage of monetization, it took, I'll say, about 2 or 3 days for YouTube to approve me to get access to the supers, the shopping, and the memberships. So it was about 2 or 3 days for them to look at it and say, okay, yes, you can enter this program. Now, I wasn't sure if they were just going to fully introduce me and allow me to get the ad revenue, but no, I in fact had to wait till I got the 4,000. As I found out, when I finally hit over the 4,000, I remember I woke up in the middle of the night just because I've been thinking about a lot of YouTube things, and I looked at my phone and saw that I finally got over that threshold. I clicked to join the program, and I instantly got monetized. I did not have to wait. They did not have to approve it. They had already done that process, it sounds like, earlier. So the moment I clicked that button, all the monetization that I had, all the videos I had, got turned on. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I would say my advice to people that if you do lose your monetization for many different reasons, there's a lot of different reasons, like you're posting content that's not yours, or you're using audio that has copyrights, strikes on it, or something to that effect. But for my particular reason, where it was through inactivity, I would say just don't give up. I know that it is challenging and maybe a little bit feeling overwhelming to feel like you got to do it all over again. But what I found really interesting about this is it kind of reinvigorated me, as I said earlier, to make content again, and not just necessarily on that channel that is monetized, but this particular channel where I am not monetized. This is going to be a channel for my wife, myself, my kids, for posting lots of different types of videos. It's kind of just exciting again, which I really did enjoy. I was gone for a little bit, but I'm back and I'm feeling a little bit more excited about content creation. With that said, in a couple weeks, I'm going to be doing a few tests on my other channel and post it here, specifically talking about how much money does a content creator make, like myself, that has between 4,000 and 5,000 subscribers. Not a lot of subscribers, but enough to see, okay, what kind of money are we talking about? Now, it's very different for every type of genre you're in. If you're in gaming, if you're in financial, if you're in whatever the case may be, every category is a little bit different. But I thought I would share what the revenue is that a content creator of my size in my particular niche channel would make. I'm also going to do a really cool test where I'm actually going to go back to some old videos on my other channel, and I'm going to redo the thumbnail. I have some thumbnails that are pretty bad from very beginning, and even some that maybe aren't so bad, but the video didn't do as well as I had hoped it would do. So I'm excited to see if I update thumbnails. Do I see any movement? Do we see any increase, decrease, whatever the case may be? So I'm excited to try a few little tests. If you would consider, please hitting subscribe to this channel. That would be amazing. If you leave a like on this video too, that would be great. Always helps us out. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. So thanks again for watching. My name's Mark. You have yourself an amazing day. Bye.